Hello and welcome to this week's Pick a Card reading. This week we're doing a surprise reading, so pick any pile you want. This message can have to do with anything that is coming up that you don't know about, but your guides really need you to know. I'm not going to try to ruin any surprises, but we're going to give you some really good hints about things that are coming in that are unexpectedly coming in. Again, it could be about love, career, finances, so go ahead and pick your pile. So we've got these beautiful different colored flowers. You can pick your piles by meditating and asking the angels, your guides, to give you an image on which flower you should pick, or you can go in the description box and get some angel numbers from the timestamps. It's really up to you. Maybe pick your favorite color, whatever works for you, really. But without further ado, let's just get into pile one's reading. Hi pile one, if you chose the green flower, then this is going to be your reading, and today's reading is a surprise 2024 what's coming in for you this year reading. But this is a timeless reading, so whenever this finds you, then that is when it is meant for you. So let's give you some insight on what we're going to do today. So you picked a card. I'm going to reveal what that card is that was under your flower. And this card is going to represent your vibe. So if this doesn't sound like what you've been going through, if this doesn't sound like your vibe, then maybe choose another pile. And it is normal to resonate with more than one pile, or to go through all of them and find little bits and pieces in each of them. There really is no wrong or way to do this. I would highly recommend looking into the numbers at the timestamps in the description box, or the best way, in my opinion, is to just meditate and ask your guides to give you an image of which flowers, which pile to choose, whether you get images or you have clairaudience, whatever it is, right? Or you can even do automatic scripting and draw something out and see what pile it resonates with the most. I mean, there's so many ways to do this. Bubba's gonna be with us, but once we get your vibe and I reveal that card to you, we're gonna get some more tarot cards, and my tarot stuff is all down here, so we're ready to go. But we're gonna get more insight on the surprise that is going to be revealed to you this year. Then we're going to get some insight from your guides and your higher self, some advice for you, things you can work on as you are attracting this surprise into your life. And then finally, as a little bonus section, we're gonna get you a crystal card. So what is the future energy connecting you to this surprise? Okay, so let's just get straight into it. Your card is the 10 of Swords. So this to me is saying that you have been going through a lot of difficult endings. You feel like you've been stabbed in the back by everybody and their mama, okay? This is definitely somebody who has been through a lot of betrayal, a lot of upheaval. But the good thing about the number 10 is that it represents endings, but new beginnings as well. So this to me is saying you had to learn your lessons the hard way. You were somebody that, one, I can sense is very empathetic, and you really tried to hold on to things in your life and try to see the good in people, but time and time again it happened where you literally could not see that you were being stabbed in the back until it was all you could see, right? And now you can't unsee what you saw. So the bull coming through is giving a lot of earth energy, so these experiences have very much grounded you and set you up to have a much stronger foundation, and you've really gotten to know yourself, what you will and won't accept moving forward, which is a very beautiful and valuable lesson regardless of the hardship that you had to go through. So I'm gonna take off my glasses because I feel like there's something in there. I was just hugging Bubba, so if you see hair on me, it's because of him. He's back there somewhere. So cute. Anyways, let's ask the tarot. Can you tell us more about the surprise coming in? Because I feel like you owe, like, you're owed something good, okay? You've been through a lot, and the universe is cooking up something nice for you. Ooh, those cards. All right, Spirit, what is coming through for pile number 1? We're gonna pick a few cards and then I'm gonna show you what they are. What is coming through for pile number 1? What is coming? Ooh, We got a lot of cards that popped out. All right, let's see. We've got 2 that came out like this, facing down, and 1 that came up facing upwards. Knight of Wands. Whoops. Knight of Wands. Okay, Knight of Wands, 9 of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. So definitely with the Knight of Wands coming through, I'm getting that your sense of passion, your sense of adventure is going to be reignited. There's something about a healing and protective energy coming in that is going to surprise you. You may be feeling tired. You may be feeling like you need some rest. Even if it's difficult for you to rest, you may be going through a period of ill health or something going on that is forcing you to rest. Sorry if I spit. I'm so sorry. I apologize. But with this light on me, it gets so hot in here. But anyways, what I was gonna say is it's almost like you've been holding on for dear life. You see, you're like this cute little wounded panda right here. You've really been holding on, and it's like there's one more step in order for you to really unlock your true potential here, or for you to start seeing the work that you've been putting in, because we got the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is very intuitive. So to me, this is positive emotional growth. This is you getting more in tune with your intuition and maturing emotionally. So one of the gifts that's coming in here, I'm also sensing a specific person coming through. What is this person? Can you clarify this Nine of Wands energy? Because I keep hearing it's going to get sparked. For example, if you're somebody that has been stabbed in the back because of love, because of a career partner, right? A business partner, a mentor, a family member, whatever the situation is for you. Remember, these are collective readings, so the situation varies. But I'm sensing that someone is going to come in to make you trust in that again. So if you've been really wounded by love lately, because I feel like for a lot of you, that's what this is going to be about, then someone is going to come in that is going to reignite that passion and make you believe in love again and kind of show you what you've been missing out on. I almost feel like you're very closed off and you're very selective with who you bring into your life. So let's get more information on this person popping up to help you with this. Ooh, got the Sun coming through. Also the green. Ooh, that card wanted to pop out. The green flower, to me, I picked out those flowers representing a different chakra, and green is the heart chakra. So that's something I forgot to mention earlier, but you may be working on finding love for yourself, self-love, self-worth, finding unconditional love within yourself, but also giving it to others and accepting it from others. So self-acceptance has been a big topic for heart chakra healing. So if you feel like you've been healing your heart chakra, or you've been pushed to do that, like trusting others and yourselves, this is the reading for you. Ooh, okay, yeah, this person's gonna be like a ray of sunshine. You have not experienced an energy like this. They're gonna be very, very positive. I feel like it's not that you're not positive, but you're more weary, and you definitely have more of a guarded personality. It's almost like you have your inner circle, and whoever's not in it doesn't really get to see your full personality. I feel like maybe you have gone through some difficult events in your past, some traumas, or something maybe in your childhood or as a teenager, or all of it, right? Maybe your life hasn't been that easy and you've had a lot of ups and downs, and so you've kind of almost have been in the survival mode, and this person's going to get you out of survival mode and is going to bring a lot of harmony. I do feel like it might be an odd thing. So if this is like a business partner, maybe you're younger and this is going to be an older person who's going to come in and mentor you, because I do see some judgment, some public judgment here. I do see someone being like, are you sure? Or you even being like, is this real? Like, I definitely see there being something odd that maybe you're not used to. So for example, if you really had issues with your self-worth and you've always thought you were like the ugly duckling or the ugly friend, and then this really hot guy comes and they're like super about you, like they're radiating this happiness, this joy, this energy, and it's almost like you're going to have trouble trusting it because you've always thought that this kind of pairing would never work for you. So same thing if for like a business partner, for example, or a friend, right? It doesn't even have to be a romantic partner. So I definitely feel like this person is going to bring a lot of much needed joy and optimism into your life, whereas others might even be like, that's too much, or others may be jealous of it because it just feels off for what they're used to seeing you with, and you may even feel that with yourself. So that's actually really exciting. This is giving like, this is my new best friend. Like, this is giving a much needed friend coming in. This is definitely someone from your soul family coming through for you. Like, your soul's been calling for this. I'm hearing the word companionship. So this is somebody who, it will definitely start off as a friendship if it is a romantic prospect, but if it's not, then this will be a really good friend in your life. I'm seeing like gold, like melting gold. Interesting. So like a golden aura, like you're gonna feel like the angels sent you this person, like this person walked out of heaven or something. Okay, so let's get advice from your guides and see what advice they have for you right now so that you can stay on this path and call in this surprise. Let's see, what do we got here? Angels, what message do we have here for the lovely person watching this video? My beautiful pile number ones. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wow. Yeah, the angels are saying a lot of green and some orange in here. I'll show you guys. I'll show you what we got. We got these two cards. Okay, and I'll read them so you know what they say down here. Some really nice little messages. And just because I'm really curious now, I'm gonna grab the crystal card really quickly. I'm gonna see, what is the crystal card coming through? So what is the energy connecting you in this surprise? Ooh, we got two cards. Okay, so the numbers 3 and 2 have been coming up, and 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. And then 10 reduces to 1. So those are some angel numbers you could be seeing. Now Moldavite at the bottom of the deck. I'm literally wearing my Moldavite ring. But anyways, we're gonna leave that there. Oh, look, that is actually really freaking cool. We've got 2 blue cards as your crystal cards. We're going to talk about that in a moment. We're going to leave that there. Let's get into your guides' messages. I work with the angels, so that's why, you know, I say angels, but if you don't work with angels, if you have specific spirit guides, ancestors, if you just work with God, universe, whatever it is, just, you know, take it with whatever it is that you're doing. But the angels want you to know that this connection has been on your line, on your timeline for, like, it's destined, basically. It's gonna come in. It was meant for you to happen, and everything that's happened to you so far has prepped you to receive this. So, one, keep trusting that everything that is happening in your life is occurring for your highest good, and the people who have left, the people who have shown themselves to be not in your highest good are leaving or have left, have been removed completely. So this next person you really have to trust is for your highest good, right? That's why you've suffered through so many endings and so many betrayals, is because you were being forced to make room for things, for these better things coming into your life, right? And this says, change me, divine beloved, into one who can let you act through me. I offer myself to you. May I be a conduit for your blessings. Use me for the highest good. Yeah, it's almost like don't block your own blessings. It may feel weird. You may feel judgment with yourself and from others. That's how you know it's going to be good. So that's going to be your little sign that this is coming through for you. Okay? Just, it's almost like maybe letting go is difficult for you. Maybe you tend to have obsessive thoughts, or you obsessively attachment. That's what it is. You're releasing codependency. So I feel like these endings were from people, places, and things that were meant to go a long time ago, and you really tried to hold on, and you really tried to make things work. It felt like you were kind of bending over backwards. I am going to be releasing a video where I talk about my spiritual journey, and I literally say that in my video. So if you're interested in that, don't forget to subscribe. If this message is resonating, don't forget to subscribe. And yes, every Monday I'm going to be releasing a new reading, whether it's a pick a card or a collective or a twin flame reading. And then on Fridays, I'm going to be releasing a more personal, spiritual, teaching you guys kind of numerology, tarot cards, and all the spiritual stuff. story times, vlogs, maybe little witchy hauls, things like that. So Friday is going to be like the random day where we go more into the personal spiritual stuff, but Mondays is going to be your readings, so we can start off the week good. But anyways, let's get back to your reading. So yeah, it's kind of like just going with the flow. If you feel like you're somebody who plans a lot, don't push change away. Allow change to come in. If something doesn't go exactly like your plan, like for example, let's say you plan to go to work for like 2 hours and then you're gonna go grab a coffee, but then your mom comes home early and she's like, let's go have lunch instead. Do it. Just go with the flow. Whatever life is being thrown at you, even if it's not what you expect it to be, or even if you need to kind of rearrange things, because that's how you're going to meet this person. And this says, in harmony with the flow, may I honor all the ways your grace flows through me, so I move in harmony with you. Open me to trust and receive your abundant blessings in every way. I'm telling you, this person's going to help you unlock abundance like never before. I'm hearing support. So this is somebody who's going to be like your cheerleader. Okay, and then we have the evolution card. Ooh. Estoy haciendo algo. Then we have the evolution card. We were just talking about change, so this is a great segue into it. And this says, evolution. I welcome change. Change me, divine beloved, into one who knows we can evolve and be open at any age. Weren't we talking about there maybe being an age difference or an age gap or something between you and this person? And this is, before I finish reading that, I'm getting a download that was kind of talking about this may be somebody that you normally don't go for. Or somebody, like for example, if you're really used to dating, like, I don't know, I'm Hispanic, so I date a lot of Hispanic guys, right? Because that's just what I know. Like, if you're not bilingual, like, don't even try to hit me up, right? But not really, right? Not really. Now I'm more open to it. But that I'm using that just as an example. Okay, just take this with a grain of salt. But for example, I was really used to dating Hispanic guys for a while. Turns out, I met this one person who ended up being a really good friend of mine. We ended up not dating, but it kind of started off as a dating scenario, and if I didn't open my mind and give them the chance, even though they weren't exactly the type of person that I would normally go out with, then I would have never ended up with this really good friend that I have in my life right now. So it's kind of something like that. Like if you're for example, if you're a doctor and you're so used to dating people in the medical field, and then a lawyer comes up to you, maybe try that, or maybe a chef comes up to you, I don't know. So it's kind of that thing, like expect the unexpected and be open-minded about it. Okay, I feel like I got the point across. So let me welcome change in uplifting and surprising ways. How fitting for your surprise reading. Allow me to trust the process, diving deeper into your love. Yeah, this person's gonna be all love. Okay, and then we have this baby blue combo here. I love this for you. If you're ever curious, like what crystals I recommend and how to buy crystals online and stuff, I do have an Amazon storefront list to help you guys out. You don't have to use it, but it's always linked below. And I have so many other spiritual goodies in there as well. So, I always like to be a guide and a resource to you guys, but it's no pressure. But the Celeste light, weren't we just talking about angels? Your angels want to talk to you. There's so many ways you can talk to your angels. If you guys want a video on how to communicate with your angels, let me know. But your angels are sending you signs. You may be noticing an increase in synchronicities or angel numbers. So for example, I started seeing the number 76, and I ended up having that number be really relevant to a lot of stuff in my life that I didn't think about ever. Or the number 26, for example, was a big number when I moved back to my home city, and I ended up living in homes that always had the number 26, whether it was a street number or something like that. I know that's no longer the case. That's why I'm mentioning it. I don't want you guys to try to find where I live. But anyways, not that you would. This says good fortune, deep meditation, tranquility. I'm telling you, this person's going to bring you a lot of peace. This is going to be an all love, like very happy connection. If you're used to toxic dynamics, to manipulation, things like that, this person's not that. And you deserve it, and they deserve you. So don't even try to push this away or not trust it, okay? And then the blue topaz, finding a spiritual ally. So this, if you're getting into spirituality, you're going to be able to talk to this person about that. If you're getting into, you know, a specific religion or something like that, this person is going to understand you. They're going to have their own beliefs, or they're going to be a level of spiritually awakened that where you guys are going to be able to not hide that or be embarrassed about it. Like, this is gonna be like a person, I'm getting a little pet, like a puppy dog, like someone who's just like really happy, like attached to you like a little puppy dog, but always up for adventure and fun, and just having really good conversation, or just being silent too if you need that, because I'm seeing deep meditation here. And because you guys are gonna have almost like this positive feedback loop, it's gonna bring a lot of good fortune for you. Higher wisdom, abundance, and forgiveness. No, this person, I'm telling you, when we're talking about that, this is just confirming this person's going to unlock abundance for you in a way that you've never been able to, whether it's through them just maybe you guys starting a business together like we saw earlier, like we were talking about earlier, or them just giving you advice because they're have learned from those situations. They don't even have to be older, right? Though they could be. I do feel like they're going to come with a different perspective that you haven't heard, or have been through situations where they can speak on it and give you really good advice. So, and vice versa. I also feel like they're going to really help you forgive a lot of situations in your life and teach you about having grace for yourself and others. That was a big thing with grace coming in. All right, my lovely. That is all that I have for you. If you enjoyed this, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. If this resonated with you in the comments, let me know. Come back to this video. Let me know if this actually does end up happening for you in 2024. But that is all that I have for you today. And I'll see you next week or on Friday for Friday's video if you're going to tune in. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. I was just hugging my dog, but he left. He's not here. He was here for pile number 1, so they got to see Bubba, but he went outside to hang out in the backyard with my mom, who is barbecuing right now. So, you know, he's having the best time. But for today's reading, if you chose the, hold on, I wrote it down, the orange flower, then this is your reading. So I did get you a card. This was the card under the orange flower. And I chose the color orange, or all the flowers I chose were based off a chakra. The color orange is representative of the sacral chakra, and it talks about pleasure, joy, and sexuality. Okay, so the first card that I'm going to show you is the card that was under your flower, and that flower is, or I'm sorry, that this is basically going to be the vibe. So if this isn't your vibe, if you feel like this doesn't sound like you, then maybe this is not your pile and there's a different pile for you. And if you're having trouble selecting a pile, I always suggest to go into the timestamps, see if there's any angel numbers that resonate with you, go into meditation, ask your guides to give you a sign, maybe through a vision, or if you have clairaudience. I always like to meditate and ask for a sign, and I'll get a vision of which pile I should choose or which piles I should choose. Remember that some stuff can resonate and not everything. This is a collective reading, of course. I have to give this spiel to every pile in case you're new, but there is no right or wrong way to do this. You can pick a pile and not resonate with it, pick another pile and resonate with it, or have multiple piles resonate for you. So, or just have a few things from each pile resonate for you. Now, the rest of the reading is going to be, I'm going to do a tarot to give you what your surprise is for 2024, or whenever this video finds you. This is a timeless video, but since I'm uploading this in January of 2024, hence the title, but I'm going to get tarot to find out more about your surprise. I'm going to get higher self guide advice to give you some insight on what you can do in the meantime while you're about to be surprised, right? And I am also going to give you a crystal card to kind of give you the energy that's connecting you in this surprise. So we got a really good reading for you. Now let's just tell you what this card is. Oh, you got the Sun card. You could also be very much connected to birds. This is also fire sign energy, which is Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. You don't have to be, but maybe it's somewhere in your chart. Those are just like little bonuses. They don't have to resonate. With the Sun card coming through, I can definitely already tell that you are a very strong person. You have a lot of strength, a lot of vitality is coming through from you. Your energy is radiant. It's very attractive. You can attract very easily people towards you, but sometimes you're not attracting the right people, because although the Sun card is very happy most of the time and it brings a lot of joy and harmony and almost like this childlike innocent, so maybe you're just like really funny or quirky, or you just have a really good sense of humor. You like to look on the bright side of things. You think in very optimistic ways. There's something that's kind of been clouding your sunshine is what I'm sensing. So yeah, maybe there's something that happened recently that's kind of been like a sore, or something that you've been ignoring that you know you have to deal with, but because it's not really in your nature to look at the negative stuff, you kind of just been pushing it and pushing it and pushing it away. So actually, that reminds me, I'm going to be releasing a video this Friday about my spiritual journey, and I said something similar to that in that video, so definitely subscribe if you haven't. Every Monday we're going to do a reading, and every Friday we're going to do something related to spirituality. Yeah. But let's get more information on this surprise coming through for you. So if that sounds like you, then this is your reading. Pile number 2. Ooh. Wow, we got a similar card for the last reading for pile number 1, so maybe there's something in there for you too. But wow, this is very interesting. We got a lot of Wands energy, so again, that fiery energy is coming through for you. I'm getting like excited or ecstatic. Like maybe you're somebody who, when you get into something, like when you're passionate about something, you go all in, like kind of go-getter energy. So where do we start? Okay. I see a new emotional beginning coming in for you. I almost see you stagnant, or maybe not being able to process a certain event or relationship, and that kind of numbing you out. When you're normally really radiant, you kind of have just been numbing yourself out, and so this surprise is going to change your direction completely. I'm getting, the angels are saying, it's like that quote, I know this is kind of cheesy, but it's like, you know, when you make plans and God laughs. Yeah. It's kind of like that. This is going to be a very unexpected surprise. I mean, surprises are surprises, right? They're unexpected, but with the 3 of Wands here, I'm seeing that you're going to be either traveling somewhere, or someone is going to be traveling to you. I'm seeing I'm seeing a specific venture going really well for you, like really, really well for you. And it's going to change the direction of your life, or the direction of your career, or your love life, depending on what is resonating for you. For a lot of you, it's a little bit of both. Like maybe you meet a partner, it feels like there's going to be some type of division here. It feels like you're going to meet 2 people. Feels like you're going to meet somebody who is going to bring much needed wisdom and direction, and when it comes to your material, your financial, like your career kind of space, or even your studies. Some of you may be studying right now and kind of unsure where you want to take your degree, or where you want to where you want to take your career path with the degree that you have, or the trajectory that you're going in. Because we got the King of Wands, so this is like an older, like male energy coming through, right? And then with the Knight of Wands is here with the Ace of Cups. So I'm seeing that this is something that's going to open you up emotionally in areas that where you have maybe numbed yourself in the past. This is going to reopen up. Yeah, this is almost like maybe you're the type of person, it feels like, where you try to focus too much on the positive and then you try to overbook yourself, and it feels like you're burning yourself out. And so, but it's because there's no excitement in your life. It's almost like you really just embodied this energy of, I should just be grateful for everything I have, which is amazing. It's almost very stoic, this energy that's coming through for you. And so this is good. This is pointing to a new adventure, something that's going to make you feel young again, or make you feel like you have purpose, or something that's going to excite you again. And it's really going to open you up emotionally, right? It's going to bring up those feelings that you haven't felt in a while. It's almost like you're either content or are just transitioning right now and not really sure where things are going to fall, not really sure where you want to go, but you know that you've been missing that excitement in your life. And this is going to change the direction of your life, and it's going to bring a lot of excitement. So for some of you, this is going to be just one person who's going to help you align and connect with other people. For others of you, you're attracting multiple people coming into your life, and they're all going to open you up emotionally in different ways. So I see a big emotional evolution for you, and a big material evolution for you as well. Like, you're going to be changing direction completely again. That you might either need to go travel somewhere, or you might be doing a lot of traveling, or you may meet people that live far away from you that help you get connected to a good career, or your next great love, or something like that. Like, I'm hearing the word greatness. So you are definitely meant to be a leader of some sort, or definitely this surprise is going to help open up your eyes, and really, whereas the path seemed kind of uncertain, you're going to be really laser focused on this new path, and it's going to be very exciting, and it's going to help you grow emotionally. The example I'm getting from the angels is, it's almost like that saying of like, girls mature faster than boys, but as soon as a boy gets a girlfriend, or they go into their first serious relationship, it helps them mature like at a rapid rate. It's kind of like that, where maybe you felt very stagnant and very content. It doesn't feel like you're living like this awful life, but it also doesn't feel like your life has been fulfilled. And maybe it's almost like you've been being called somewhere, but it hasn't shown up yet. It's going to show up, and it's going to surprise you. So that's what that is, that calling, that feeling that you've been like, oh, there has to be more to life than this. It's coming through. It's coming through for you, okay? I'm getting a vision of like a truck backing into something. So maybe you are going to be like physically moving for some of you. But for others of you, could even be a career change. Like, you may be thinking about moving up in your job, and then as you're looking for other jobs, you get offered like 2 different roles in like different cities or something like that. But yes, I'm definitely sensing a big stepping stone that you've been sensing it, but it hasn't shown up. So you kind of have just been like, whatever, I'm just gonna, keep my head low, stay in my lane. Oh no, you're gonna build your own lane with this energy coming through. Very exciting stuff. Okay, so let's see what your guide's advice is for you in order to help bring this in. I felt like you needed another one, so we got 3. Okay. Oh, wow. See? Freaking talking about. It's like your soul has been calling you to do something different. This is also, this can also resonate with you if you've been stuck in a specific career, and maybe you have had success in it, but it hasn't fulfilled you, or you feel like there's something missing. And this can happen in your love life. Maybe your love life has been really boring. This is going to reignite a spark in one or many areas of your life. You're going to receive an offer. Look, see, redirection. That's going to come through. It's going to cause you to either need to move, to travel, or to readjust what your plans are, right? There's going to be an offer here. I am peaceful. Let me, divine beloved, offer all desires to you, knowing the right outcomes are always selected. Grant me true surrender and peace. Let me be only a vehicle for your will in every way. Yeah, it's like right now you're being asked to just surrender. The more you resist, the more you push it away. Yeah, you're being asked to just relax. That's why nothing has really been going on for you, right? because this is what you're meant to be doing. You're meant to be resting right now. I receive all blessings. Oh, beloved, change me into one who knows how to relax completely, sleep deeply, and receive all blessings in every moment exactly as it presents itself with ease and gratitude. This is about releasing control and getting closer to what your soul is calling you to do. Instead of pushing it away or shaming yourself and saying, oh, I should just be grateful for the things I do have, or why do I not feel fulfilled here? Why is this not feeling right? You don't have to. One big thing that Spirit wants me to tell you, the angels are saying, is that you don't have to go through a catastrophic event or a traumatic event or find out that somebody's a master manipulator or has been doing you wrong in order for things to change. Sometimes you have that internal feeling that you know things have to change, and that's okay. Nothing has to be going completely wrong in order for you to change. You don't even need a reason to change. As long as it's what you want to do and where you're being guided. Obviously, there has to be a balance. You can't let your passions overcome your logic, and vice versa. You can't let your logic and your fears overcome what your heart wants. And this is giving somebody who has been ignoring their true soul purpose. This is giving somebody, like, for example, let's say you got into finance because you really wanted to impress people, or you knew it was going to be a safe, secure option, but you let go a hobby that you used to really love. And it doesn't mean that you have to quit your job to like go pursue this hobby, but it does mean it's time to re-explore that hobby and start making time for yourself, right? That's called moonlighting. Sometimes we are not in the best place in our careers, but we can still work that as we're transitioning and do something on the side and explore different options and maybe move into something else eventually, right? So deeper union with you. The best advice you're getting here is to relax and find time to spend with yourself so you can really get clear and connected into what you want. The more that you busy yourself, the more that you say yes to everything. You're saying yes to all this extra work. You're saying yes to the next promotion. You're saying yes to all your friends every weekend, every day. You're waking up, you're going to the gym, you're doing all these things. When is it ever going to be time for you? The more that you crowd yourself with all this energy, the less you're connected with yourself and the less you know what you actually want to do. So this is saying clear away some time in your schedule to invite in some true surrendering, right? Some peace, some almost like this receiving energy, right? I don't chase, I attract. And what is it that I want to attract? That's kind of where I feel like you're being told to move into, because it's kind of where you're stuck, right? And this says, change me, divine beloved, into one who understands the true meaning of death. Yeah, enjoy these moments of peace, because your life is about to change and it is not going to be the same, okay? Who understands the true meaning of death, remove my fear of dying, open my vision to the eternal, may all transitions lead me into an ever-deepening union with you. And by death, it's not like literal death, right? It's talking about a death of the old, a destruction of the old to bring in the new. All right, so what's this energy that's connecting you and this future surprise coming in for you? What is this energy connecting you? I'm gonna get a crystal card for you. I'm gonna drink some sparkling water. Okay. And if you are enjoying this, please don't forget to subscribe. Like I said earlier, I'm going to be posting a lot more on here. And you guys are going to get new readings every week, plus story times and vlogs. You're going to be learning a lot of stuff that I know about tarot and spirituality, all these things. So definitely subscribe if you're into that. And if this reading has resonated with you so far, don't forget to give it a like and comment down below. Let me know if this resonates. Ooh, we got 2 cards for you. The numbers 2 and 3 and 6 are coming through, and 4 for you. So those are angel numbers coming through for you. Ooh, we got red and blue. Interesting. So red spiritually is the color of being protected. So you're being protected right now to follow your passions. And how do you know what your passions are? What's connected to your soul, right? What lights you up inside? And blue is all about emotional healing. And we were talking about all those things. So I just feel like this is a perfect ending to your reading. It ties it all together. So we have rhodochrosite, which is about service, contentment, healing emotional wounds, and renewal of passion. Period. Literally, we were just talking about that. It feels like you have been very content. And it feels like you're also very generous with your time, and like you really like to help people. Like maybe words of affirmation or acts of service is part of your love language, but that's coming through. And renewal of passion and healing emotional wounds. Yeah, it's about facing your shadows and where are you hurting and why do you dismiss yourself when you feel like, again, it's that thing of saying, okay, yes, I should be grateful for the things I have, but I also can't ignore this child screaming inside of me who's hurt, right? If you have inner child healing to do, or if you have other emotional wounds that you haven't really addressed. So this is saying it's time to do that. And then with the aquamarine, we have water healing, compassion, speaking your truth, and compromising. Yep. And speaking the truth isn't just pushing things away or being in denial or lying to yourself, right? It's speaking the whole truth. Yes, it can be true that you can be grateful for something, but it can also be true that you can be unhappy or that you can feel unfulfilled, right? So that's coming through. This is also about unblocking your throat chakra and really having compassion for yourself, really. And healing. So water healing, you may want to go to the beach or to a lake or maybe take a bath. This was literally talking about that earlier. To help you connect with the water spirit and to help you heal. So those are the messages I have for you. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. If you chose the blue flower, this is your reading. So Bubba was here for pile number 1, but he literally left after pile number 2, so you won't be able to see him. But this reading is going to basically go into whatever surprise is coming in for you in 2024, but it is a timeless reading. I'm just saying 2024 because I am uploading this January of 2024. But again, whenever this reading is meant to find you is when it is meant for you. And I'm going to show you the card that was under the flower you chose. But first, I chose those flowers to signify each chakra. Obviously, there's 7 chakras and so many more if you go deeper into it. So each of the colors represented a chakra. And the blue flower represented the throat chakra. And the throat chakra is all about speaking your truth. So if you feel like you've been having trouble asking for help or speaking your truth or holding back, then this is your pile. So if you're having trouble even picking the piles, I did this whole spiel for every pile, so I'm gonna do it for you too. You can always meditate before picking a pile. And remember, these are collective readings, so you may resonate with some of this, you may not. Take what is meant for you and leave the rest. You may resonate with this pile, or you may resonate with 2 piles or all of them, or you may resonate with a few things between all piles. You can go in the description box and see if there's any angel numbers that call to you. But again, meditation to me is the best way to find out which pile you are meant to hear today, right? You can ask for a vision, or if you have clear audience, you can ask for that too, and it can be a short meditation too. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. But with all of that being said, today I'm going to show you what the card was under the flower that you picked, and this is going to represent your vibe. So if this sounds like you, then this is your pile. If it doesn't, you may want to check out some of the other piles. And then we're going to go into the tarot and get more about your surprise, what's coming in for you. We're going to get all the details. Then we're going to get your higher self, spirit guide, angels, best advice for you while you are in this in-between of waiting for your surprise to come in. And then finally, I'm going to get you a crystal card, which is going to help us see what is the connecting energy between you and your surprise. I think Bubba came in. One moment. All right, Bubba's back. So cute. He's just outside in the backyard with my mom, and he got thirsty, so he came back, scratched at the door, and drank some water. Now he's just chilling with us. But anyways, let me show you what your card is. Pile 3. You've been so patient with me. But we have the 5 of Pentacles for you. So the 5 of Pentacles is showing me that you're going through it. You've either lost a job, or you're living paycheck to paycheck, or it feels like there was something that you were relying on to help you, but it's not coming through. Whether that's some type of inheritance, yeah, I'm burping, so that's confirmation, or some type of government assistance, maybe a job that you were counting on, maybe support from family or from a partner or friends, and it's just not coming through for you. So this is actually very fitting, because this is the card about speaking up and asking for help, either from the universe or just asking for help in general from friends or family, or, applying to food stamps if you needed something like that, right? So this is the perfect card, honestly, for this pile. But yes, if that sounds like you, then this is your reading. Now, what surprise is coming in for you as you're going through this very difficult time in your life? Let's see. And whatever this is, just know it may feel like a lot now, but it's not as bad as it seems. The 5 of Pentacles never talks about ruin. It always just talks about difficult times, right? Transitionary periods where you really gotta put in that extra work to get what you want. Ooh, the 3 of Wands came out for the previous pile as well. So maybe there's something in pile number 2 that will resonate with you. Oh, wow. Okay. So I definitely see that you are going to be independent, and you're going to be able to provide for yourself. And you're going to go through a lot of healing. You're going to be redirected when it comes to your financial and career part of your life. So if you've been feeling like your finances and your career, or you've been feeling lost, like it's going nowhere, or you feel like you are not doing that too well in those factors and those sectors of your life, just know that you're about to get your coin, okay? You're about to be top of your game. So right now, it's really important to focus on your career and on your finances, and anything that. Also, there's something about codependency coming through. It's like you've been needing to heal from something that you've kind of either started working on and kind of paused it, or have just been ignoring, and you really need to focus on healing again. But you are meant to really shine. Whatever it is that you're thinking of doing or starting or changing in your career, or maybe a new business venture, you're going to do really, really well. Like, this is giving celebrity potential, okay? Because we got the star here. This is the 17th major arcana, and the star is no joke. Not only does this talk about healing and seeing the light through the darkness, right? So right now it feels like you're going through a dark tunnel, but don't worry, there is light at the end of the tunnel for you. So you're going to be surprised at how much you accomplish when you actually start to heal and follow your passions. You may even have a travel opportunity, but this is all about finding direction and going through it no matter what obstacle is thrown your way. But I'm also seeing that you may need to travel some distance, or you may meet people that are at a distance that will help you. So maybe this could be like virtual things, like maybe you become an influencer, or maybe, you work from home or something like that. You're going to be so busy that you're going to have trouble balancing. Once you get back on your feet, you're going to be like this, like balancing. It's going to be a balancing act, okay? You're going to be booked and busy. Don't know what it is you're planning to do. And remember, this is a collective reading, so some stuff could resonate, some could not. But whatever it is, that direction that it's almost like take that risk. If you've been feeling like you need to take a risk, Baba, what are you doing? Drop that. Sorry. Maybe that's a sign within itself. Maybe there's something in your life that you need to drop. I feel like there's dead weight around you, and you need to speak up for yourself. Don't be afraid to speak up for yourself and do the things that make you happy. That's so funny. Each of these piles, I've said something that I'm literally talk about in Friday's video. So if you're watching this on Monday, on Friday, I'm going to be sharing my story on how I became a psychic. So subscribe. And if, this is resonating, subscribe and like and comment down below. But definitely, I kind of talk about that being me at one point. So I can definitely relate to this, where I was, Papa, stop, what are you doing? He's like chewing on something that I know he's not supposed to be chewing on. He's a little scavenger. But anyways, back to your video. So, to your reading. There was definitely a time in my life where I felt like I was such a people pleaser, and I was afraid to do things that I knew would make me happy. I was very just embarrassed and had a hard time accepting myself and was stuck in negativity. So I can definitely relate. If you are in that place, you're not alone and you will get through it. So let's ask your higher self and your angels what advice they have for you right now to help you bring in this surprise. Ooh, that's a good one. See, did I not say you may even cross oceans or half cross oceans? Oh, you got 5 cards. We got 4 and 5, and that actually goes to 9. So those are some angel numbers coming through for you. And the numbers 2 and 3 as well. You may want to look those up. But if you do look those up, share them in the comments. We always love learning from each other. Okay. Wow, we got a lot of cards for you because you're literally in your prequel right now. Okay? Your life is really going to change, and that's probably the biggest surprise that you're going to see in 2024. We have adventure. I will ride the tide. So sorry for all of the interruptions. Maybe you feel like you've had a lot of interruptions on your path, and that's bringing you down. But remember, the answer is always yes. The universe will always say yes to what you want. If you don't get it in the timing that you feel like you should get it, that doesn't mean you're not going to get it. It just means that it's on the way. It's been delayed. Took a little detour. But yes, adventure, I will ride the tide. So, yeah. And as you can see, there's a little angel blowing the sailboat. So this is all about trusting that you are being led through the heavy, stormy waters, even if you feel like you're not equipped to do so. So you are always being held and protected. And this says, change me, divine beloved, into one who rides the tide happily, trusting where I am being led. You never know where life will lead you when everything doesn't make sense yet. I feel like that really is... We should just end the reading there. But no, we have a few more cards to talk about. We have the freedom card. I love myself. So if you've had endings in your life, or you feel like there are endings coming into your life, just remember that right now is really a time for you to focus on yourself, on your own career path, on becoming independent and releasing codependency. So I love that this card came out because it just kind of confirms what we were talking about, releasing codependency. And this says, change me, divine beloved, into one who can love myself in every condition. Free me from self-torture. Fill me with self-acceptance and worthiness. May I allow and honor all my feelings, how they may arise. So that's really important, is to be able to honor your feelings, and just don't push something down because it's negative, but don't push something positive away either, right? We feel all the feelings, we're honest with ourselves, but we release them. There's no point in reliving a negative experience, or reliving, telling yourself negative things or assuming the worst. You can be prepared for it, you can definitely take it into account, but you should be assuming the best for your life. And this says, sacred self, I know I am loved. Yeah, this is your healing era. This is your 2024 is going to be your I'm getting my ish together today, like yesterday actually, right? So this is also about moving your body and getting your health straight. And this says, I know I am love. Change me, divine beloved, into one who knows my true worth in every moment. Let me experience that I am love. My own sacred self will always draw kindred spirits. As you start focusing on yourself, the old is going to get released, and you're going to start drawing in the people who are meant to be in your life, that are aligned with you, who are going to understand you, who are going to help bring in abundance and happiness, and really help you along your journey and support you, right? It's going to be easy to find happiness with those people. And then, yeah, there's something about some negative, toxic people being around you that just need to go. But anyways, it's just a channeled message coming through for you. In the meantime, you got bigger fish to fry. And I'm talking about inner things, right? There's inner child healing. Your inner child is screaming at you right now. So if you've been putting creative pursuits to the side or not really following something, making time for your own passions, this is your sign to do that, okay? In the meantime, as you're waiting for the surprise to come in with your finances and your career, there's only so much that you can do in one day, right? Don't burn yourself out. Make time for yourself. Make time to heal, make time to be creative, make time to feed that inner child that is screaming at you. And this says, change me, divine beloved, into one who honors my emotions. Let me feel my feelings without judgment and then releasing them. Did we not just talk about that? This is confirmation. Show me how to be kind and loving to the child inside who needs care. It's like you're on the brink of this new beginning. The clouds are clearing away. You're just uncertain that it's gonna come. But that's the hardest part of manifestation, right? It's just believing when you can't see it. But when it's here, it's like, just be grateful for it, right? And then intuition, God finds a way. So I definitely feel like you have this inner power, this potential. You definitely give off very strong strength energy, right? And with the tiger, tiger doesn't use all of their energy all the time, right? Tiger's a big predator. He needs to conserve his energy. So this is about owning your power and using it strategically and not just wasting it on everybody. Going back to those people around you, check your friends, check your families, check the people that you have, that you're investing into and the things you're investing into. And this says, change me, divine beloved, into one who can offer all major decisions to you. Let me trust. You're always guiding me in the right directions. May I always remember that if something is meant to be, out of no way, God finds a way. But with manifestations, you got to meet the universe halfway, right? All right, so let's see what energy is connecting you to your surprise that's coming in for you. I feel like you have a lot of work to do, but that's okay. Don't we all? We're all always here to support you. So let me know, anything you want to share in the comments. I always love hearing from you guys. And if you know me from TikTok, I struggle answering comments on TikTok, but on YouTube, I'm always answering you guys back. So definitely, this is your chance if you want to talk to me, or to anyone, right? Everybody here supports each other. And if this is resonating, please make sure to like and subscribe, and comment that down below too if it resonates for you. What parts resonated for you the most? Which ones didn't? I would love to know. All right, what is this energy connecting you to your surprise coming in, to your surprise blessing, this manifestation? Period. Done. Of course. Good change of fortune, right? So you're not always going to be sad and in the dumps and feeling lost. Change is coming for you. Success, renewed focus, and leadership. Did I not say that you were meant to shine wherever it was that you were going to go and be directed to, whatever it was you're being called to do? This is just tying it together so beautifully, this reading for you. And if you are looking for pyrite or any other kind of crystals, I do have an Amazon storefront that is listed in the description box, and you can browse crystals there, especially if you don't have access to like spiritual shops or bodegas or anything like that. I always love to be a resource and a guide to you guys, but no pressure. And it is an affiliate, so you are supporting me. I do get commission from that if you choose to purchase with that link. But anyways, those are the messages I have for you. Like, I just want to show you again. Your fortune is changing. You are successful. Not you're going to be, you are, okay? And you are destined to really be something greater than what other people have told you, what society has convinced you that you can be, right? So if you feel out of focus right now, just go with the flow, rest when you need to, and know that you are going to be very focused and very busy very soon. So enjoy this while you have it. And those are the messages I have for you. Thank you for spending this time with me. Bye.